Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 22, where Craig is trying to get work done through that abyssalite towards a natural gas geyser. Not the generator, but the geyser. And we have another one down here, uh, another natural gas geyser. Wow, we went from zero just a few short episodes ago to now we are looking at three of them, so wow, wow. Let's go ahead and reinforce this, because I think that's going to need to be done. In fact, one of the things we can do here is to deconstruct this, and then we can ladder our way down and reinforce it from this side as well, and then that way we won't have this break through, because that won't hold for long. That'll break through, potentially. That water might be throwing the physics off. Wow, another geyser over there. Steam geyser here. It's the land of 1,000 geysers. Wow, we have just huge amounts of water options. Huge. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Actually, yeah, one of the things I wanted to do, I think this Wheezewort it's cooling stuff down, but I don't think it's needed. I think these insulated tiles pretty much have the heat covered here. So I would like to go ahead and deconstruct that and get it planted down here as well. And we're going to have to figure out a new solution for the CO2. This little contraption here was temporary, and right, well, it's quickly obsolete. And what we're going to, because we're going to have, figure 2 generators per geyser at a minimum. We're going to have 4 more natural gas generators. We're going to have so much electricity, we're not going to know what to do with it all. So we'll have to get this carbon dioxide scrubbed out of here, which we can do that pretty easily. So what I'm going to do is actually move the algae terrarium here. And how are we doing on algae? We're doing fine. We're going to move another one here as well. So that'll help with the carbon dioxide down there. This one can be turned off, and so can this one. In fact, they'll be disabled here ultimately. And the extra Wheezewort plant will put up... So I'd like to put it up pretty close to where the water is dripping. About right there. Sure, okay. So, back to sleet wheat business. Let's look at what we have going on here. We should be making pepper bread. I love it. This morb is kind of doing his job, but for this chlorine to really settle here, this is going to have to be dug out like that. Just like that. Oh, I would love to connect these two, but... Yikes. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Not at this time. Natural gas geyser. Oh, do I set up the power, or how are the batteries doing? The batteries are doing great. Rotten meal lice. That's fine. The batteries are doing great. We don't have to work on the power. We can instead work on harnessing this water for oxygen. This will leave you guys at a 5. Hopefully the 7 jobs will be done before too long. I'm hoping. How many 7s do we have floating around? That's the question. These can be canceled. So those are 7s. This should be a 5. We can go ahead and I'll make that a 5. So we're just going to go everywhere and make sure everything's back to a 5. Most everything. That stuff can stay 5s. Those can stay 7s. Alright. We're doing fairly well. And the stress is relatively low. So I don't necessarily want to move this yet. Oh, look at these guys. Alright. There you go. Get your sandstone. We'll get more coal. Oof, they're ravenous. Okay. Biodistillers haven't been running for a while. Nobody's been delivering slime. That's fine. We're going to conceivably have a lot of extra food here pretty soon. What are these, 96%? Well, I'm enough to plant that second row yet, but we're going to have more food than we know what to do with, and the oxygen is still holding pretty good, so what I want to do is... yeah, we're going to get rid of this art. I'm sorry. Kitsunopu, you'll have more time to practice your creative skills, because we're going to increase our living facility capacity. No, can we make these out of granite, actually? Hold on. Granite, please. Granite. Thank you. We're going to increase our duplicant sleeping area. And then I guess maybe do more over here. So I'm not sure. The decor here seems pretty good, but I'd like to get rid of some of these tiles. Let's go ahead and just keep the gas perm tiles underneath the statues. I think that's pretty good. And then we'll extend this one out over in this direction. So let's get some more sleeping quarters. 2, 1, 2. That's right. We're going to be looking at a lot of extra help around the colony. Okay, we'll get our gas perm tile here and there. Nope. No. Not there. Not necessary. Okay, so we're going to need two things. We're going to need a place to pump all this carbon dioxide. Oh, we're starting to make a difference in the temperature. Starting to. It's not really affecting the water. Is it me, or does it seem like the water's getting lower? Surely we're not using it that fast. Huh. Maybe we were? No way. No way. There's no way we're using the water that fast. And then we've got all of this crazy amount of carbon dioxide over here. What is that? Something's growing at... Oh! Excellent harvest of sleet wheat. Ideal air pressure. Huh. Go figure. Okay, well, I don't want to miss the chance to plant more, so let's get... There we go. Food shortage. Not for long. Not for long, because we're going to double our cooking stations. Which means I'll probably have to take one of those Wheezeworts back. And our refrigerators are sweet wheat grain. Oh, they can store the grain in the refrigerator now. Huh, okay. That's interesting, because it's not... Huh. That's interesting. It's not on the list, but there it is. Sleet wheat grain. Okay, well, we're going to need a new cooking station here. I don't think that line is pretty much fully taxed, almost. We can do that. I think we'll just leave the refrigerators as they are for the time being. And we'll just double up on the cooking. And then as long as... Right, so you will be frost buns, and you will be pepper bread. And you'll be a priority 8. Same as, oh, that one's a 7. Well, it's an 8 now. Let's get cooking. Look at that. Everybody's cooking. I love it. Oh, Otaku Samurai, don't fall asleep on the grill. Danger, danger. How are we doing here? Stifled low air pressure. Well, that should be getting fixed. all this chlorine should be coming down and being turned into polluted oxygen, which should be filling up this room. It's taken a while for the temperatures to really... that one's getting to 55. Huh. Well, we'll just leave it be for now, I suppose. It's not the end of the world. Oh, but let's consider how we're going to do this. No, let's not. As much as I want to get on board with all of that, I would love to get our electrolyzer oxygen generation figured out, because that is also going to give us energy. Oof, and look at all that oxygen coming off of these algae terrariums. Wow. Handling that carbon dioxide, because we're still pumping a good amount of it out, which is fine. So where do we want our oxygen room to be, and are we going to go get more Wheezeworts to make it happen? I think we should. Oh, and look at that, we got that there. Yep. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll actually tunnel out this way. Give ourselves a little airlock. Let's say here and here. That way, I guess it doesn't really matter for the air too much. I just don't want to let too much heat in. And then we'll dig over there. We'll give ourselves a ladder like this. And voila. We'll dig up some Wheezeworts. Then we'll get some more of them. Oxygen room, huh? I gotta figure that we're gaining water. It's just a big cistern, so it's not as visible. Yeah, we're starting to get some cold air. Oh, we're finally starting to make a difference. Yeah, some of that air is getting nice and chilly. Okay, that's good. That's good. Algae terrarium, from what I read, it actually cools down the air around it slightly as it produces oxygen. And I'm kind of hoping that the water dripping on it... No, it doesn't appear to... Oh, maybe. It doesn't appear to be needing any extra water. It says it's waiting for material delivery, but using 300 grams a second, it should be changing. Using water, 147. Yeah, so that water's going down, and so is that one. No, it is using water. Darn it, I was hoping that water dripping on it was, oh well, was helping it out, but that's not the case. We still have this awkward band of carbon dioxide from the coal generators. Okay, enough of all that. Electrolyzers. Where are we going to oxygenate everything? Would kind of make sense if we set it up over here. So I sort of want to tear all this fertilizer area down. Although then we're going to be using even less of our polluted water. But that's fine. At this point, we've just got to commit to the fact that that polluted water is here to stay. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. I was going to say we can, however, ladder down here and break that open and let some of this water flow down. Let me make sure I've got a storage area here for reed fiber. Yep, okay. I did that in between saves. Beds. This is going to be doing its own thing. That morb is going to be busy with the chlorine. In fact, no, because people are going to be bringing phosphorite to these. I just don't want that chlorine to start getting in everywhere. Maybe we will just clear this area out and oxygenate here. So let's take this whole system Yeah, this whole system, and we're just going to eradicate it. Wait a second. Wait a second. I need this to be turned off. Can I, No, if I do the switch, it'll turn all of that off. Is this reachable? I don't think it's reachable. I need these pipes to empty out with all their dirty water before I start destroying all the pipes. So here's what we'll do then. We'll just put in our power switch right here. And we'll just switch it off anyways. And then hopefully the fertilizer makers will consume all the dirty water faster than the showers need more water. That seems unlikely. Oh, this is going to be disastrous. We're going to try it, though. And while we're doing that, let's get everybody down here to take care of this. And yes, very good. Taking care of this as well, which I very much like. We can go ahead and ladder down here. Destroy that, and then even we can dig that out and that out. That sounds good to me. This is reinforced for if that breaks. Geysers. Geyser. Holy moly. Natural gas geyser. Wow. Wow. If you think about it, we've really got massive swamp biome distribution on this map. Alright, the switch is up. And turn it off. And all of this stuff is not being swept. Even though we have storage. Am I missing something? It's just algae. Should be everything but sandstone. Metal, consumable ore, seeds. Huh. We'll have to get some more storage. This one is not important anymore. We can go ahead and get rid of you. Alright, power is off. Let's watch the water closely. It's a race. We need the dirty water to feed into the fertilizer machines before the showers and the bathrooms use up all the water. Oh, and it looks like that might be the case because everybody's sleeping. That was good timing right there. That was very good timing. Oh, they're just not using it very fast. That's the only problem. And now everybody's going to shower first thing in the morning. Alright, we're going to disable some of these showers. I know that'll make Gigi happy. Everybody's busy taking showers. Alright, so while that's happening, let's plan out our system here. I think what we can do safely is we can start digging this out. And, yep, it looks like this is being taken care of down here, so we'll get that off of there. How are we going over here? How's this working out? Not well enough, so let's change this to a 5 and this to a 5 for now, so we can get this opened up over here. There we go. And we'll leave that be. Okay. Let's see how that dirty water's doing. Clean water, it's getting up there. Let's, you know what? We're going to disable all the showers. Actually, I should have just done that. The only clean water that's available right now is for the lavatories. Please and thank you. We just need this dirty water to empty out of all these pipes. Okay. And look at that waterfall. Look at that waterfall. Woo! Just overflowing down here. Okay, well then let's give it a path. Yeah, we'll just build a ladder all the way down just in case. I think what I'm going to do to tackle this is I'm going to try to let the water fall into a lock system, and then that way we can just go in there and set everything up just in that room without even building around it and just have the water keep the natural gas inside. The one up top, it's a different story. I'm not sure how that's going to work exactly. All right, how's the water doing? Okay, we're past the split, which means now we're going to use even less dirty water in the fertilizer machines. But we should be stocked on fertilizer for some time. And we've got all of these wonderful sleet wheat plants. So the space there is of pressure, and this one is not. That's okay. It's still kind of working as intended. This is going to keep making oxygen. Eventually this area will fill up. Oh, yep, it turned off. We were at pressure there for just a second, I think. Or did we run out of power? No, the batteries are fine. The batteries are going to be even more fine before you know it. Ugh, using that dirty water, it's going to take some time. I just don't want it all to spill down here into this area. Although I suppose it would just spill here. We could lock the door and mop it. I don't really want to do that, though. We'll just let it do its thing. It'll be fine. So, this room here. How is this going to be? It's pretty warm throughout here with all these geysers. It's cold here. This area got throttled back to a 5. Huh. Let's see. We could do... It's going to have to be insulated. Because I want the oxygen to be cold as it pours into the base. And I'm probably going to use the access corridor. That way I can dump some right over top, some cold air right over top of the showers, and well, we'll see. We'll see. So I think for now what we'll do is we'll use probably some abyssalite for this. How much do we have? We have quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. So we're going to start like this, and then it's just going to be... Oh, see, I want to run a lot of electrolyzers. Since they'll operate at max efficiency until there is actually max gas pressure in the system, we can just use ladders to clear cut all this. I could build it here into this. All right, let's let time pass while I think about this. So I'm thinking it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I'm going to do 6. I'm just measuring it right now. Let's go ahead and try this out. And let's keep our ladders straight, please. Nope. Oh, they won't be able to reach that, will they? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're gonna... They will not be able to reach that. So it's going to require digging here, and then digging there. And a ladder, that's fine. We'll put the ladder over here in case they need to do something. They'll be able to cross over there here before too long, as this fertilizer stuff is going to go away. So we can cancel that. All right, let's put time back on. Stop being paused. I guess we'll just do gas permeable tiles there. That's fine for now. That'll just give them something to do. If we have to destroy the insulated tiles, that's fine. As long as we clear cut everything over there. Oh, the pinch of pepper plants are going to run out of water before the fertilizer maker does. Huh. Excellent yield, though. I don't even know if those heaters are... if that's enough, if it's able to... oh, almost. It's all the gas permeable tiles. And these tiles aren't keeping in the heat. Well, the gas permeable tiles really were just to let the chlorine down, and the chlorine is down now. So now what we can do is we can actually switch these to insulated now. And then we'll leave this area just full of chlorine so that we can get more polluted oxygen out of it. And then that way we'll stop losing polluted oxygen out the top and it'll actually start building up. I should have been paying better attention to that. The gas permeable tiles on the ceiling were just for the... or did I want to pour that chlorine? No. We'll do that another time. Actually, let's get the ceiling done first, everybody. These are 8s. We can stop the gas permeable tiles from leaching all of our polluted oxygen out of there so we can actually get pressure buildup. How is this doing? Ooh, this is close to having enough pressure in here. These are all ideal air pressure. Excellent. This is being taken care of. We can mop this up. Let's check our temperature. Hey, it's getting green inside of here, which is great, although it's not doing much for water. No, we are gaining water, but then again, we're not pumping out of it either. It is not going to be stressed. Because I ripped up the massage room, of course people are stressed. Of course they're stressed. Oh my goodness. And why does it say no restrooms built? Tell me these are in order. Ready, 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 ready. Why are you, Gigi? What is going on? Ugh, okay. It's stress at this point. It's just high stress. Yep, Kendrith, Gigi, Kitsune Opal. We have some stress, everyone. Let's... yeah. So here's what we'll do here. We're going to go ahead and get... oh, wait, because those massage tables were on what circuit? This one, which now has a ton of room on it. Well, it's already wired up here. I guess I could put them over here. That's kind of out of the way of everything, though. Yeah, in fact, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to borrow off of this circuit here. So, yeah, we'll cancel these. We don't need those to turn the regular tiles. So instead, we're going to make a state-of-the-art massage room. Granite. Let's prioritize these as an 8. This is going to need to be done relatively quickly. Three should be just fine. Yep. We'll charge them just like that. And then the decor, go ahead and say like that and like that. Wonderful. Now it's all a priority 8, right? No, should be an 8. Okay. Let's get that stress stuff taken care of. In fact, here, these tables are a 9. In fact, the wires should probably be a 9. Oh no! Did you guys eat all that coal already? Good, or all that sandstone. Good night you did. Okay, well what do we have the most of now? Sedimentary rock. Okay, then that's what it'll be. Sedimentary rock and copy settings. Okay, people are stressed. I know. Let's get it all done. That's going to be a 9. That's going to be a 9. Oh, people are just hopping right on them. They're like, "Oh, let me on them, quick!" Ugh. Finally. Okay, Kitsune Opal, we need you to scalding. Hold on. Kitsune Opal, your whole job is art right now. Who is scalding? Is it really that hot in here? Oh, it is. Wow, those insulated tiles helped a lot. Some of these are ideal temperature. That's almost ideal temperature. Yeah, it's getting hot in there now with all those insulated tiles. Better believe that. And this morb down here is just doing its very best. So we're still losing heat through the bottom, and I get that, but we're trying to increase the air pressure. I know I'm still getting an excellent yield with the triple fertilizing, but food seems to be going good. No more pepper bread, okay. Then you will also make frost buns. Wonderful. And we'll get our first harvest of pinch of pepper nuts here before too long. Or did we already get a harvest? No. No, because it's... Yeah, 25 cycles for the first harvest and then 20 cycles per harvest after that, so... It's going to take a little bit for us to get really flush with the pinch of pepper nuts. How's that? That's not being done. We got rid of some of this water. So we can go ahead and mop here and there, and we'll mop that too. Why not? Okay, that's continuing to overflow. That's fine for now. And we're getting all this oxygen mixed in here from these algae terrariums. Let's go ahead and I think we'll get rid of those for now. They're just using up our algae and our water. And really, we do have a lot of algae, though. Oh, see, I want to get the electrolyzers set up, but there's just always so much to do. Let's look at our water system. Okay, so the fertilizer makers are almost ready to be taken out with minimal impact. In fact, I dare say once the pipes are over here, we can just turn everything off. Oh, no! They're done being irrigated. That's gonna hurt their yield. I'll just get these pipes a little bit over this way. I just don't want to get the polluted water in here. I know it's a possibility. It could happen eventually at some point. Probably going to have polluted water in here anyways. But I would very much like to keep it out if I could. Even with this catch, I guess I could just lock the door. Nope, that's good enough. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and deconstruct this. All right, all of that. And as soon as a single one is deconstructed, there we go. Now you can be switched on with the switch, if I can click it. Turn on, enable auto repair. Okay. So now let's start getting water to our bathrooms and get our showers back going again. And Kitsune Opal, where are you? Is there more art that you're working on? No, you're sitting idle and I'm okay, I barely just got the notification. Alright, you can go back to doing everything except combat and That's it. That's all that you're restricted from. Oh, including getting a massage. Right. Okay, so we got some water spillage anyways, which kind of was what I was trying to avoid. So let's mop all of this up as fast as we can. And then we're going to deconstruct all of these things inside here. Except the pump, we're going to let the pump take out all of the natural gas. So we'll deconstruct these floor tiles here and there. And then we'll just mop up all of this here. No, 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 no. Okay, the door is locked. Thank goodness. No! Oh, there is some that got down. Of course there was. Priority 9, mop all this, mop all that, mop all of it, all of it. Okay, that oxygen is pushing all the natural gas away from the door at least, thankfully. So that's good. We'll get every last drop of natural gas out of there. We'll get this locked up. Then we're going to have somebody go down into the water to mop, which I'm sure nobody is going to like to do. But I insist that it gets done. Pinch of peppers back to getting irrigated? Maybe? Why are they not? They are. So why did this stop? Building disabled. No, now I want the building enabled. Now they disabled the building. Urgh. Okay, who's going down there to mop this? Okay, this is where we're going to wrap things up. Thank you, Craig. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 22. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching. Oh, because as always, I've definitely had a good time playing. Please come back next time as we get this oxygenation room all set up. But until next time, take care.